Hey everyone, this is Wits Devereaux, and I am going live today to talk to you a bit about Black History Month as well as February being Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. I want to make sure that I'm also live on Instagram, so as you come in, please say hello, hit the share button. I'm going to go live right now on IG. All right. So I am live over here on IG Live, and I am live over here on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that good stuff. So I want to tell you who I am because I don't want to ever take for granted that people know who I am or what I do. So again, my name is Whit Devereaux. I am an award-winning author. You may have seen recently that I released a children's book entitled The Girl with the Crooked Smile. Hi there. I also am an award-winning author of Not By My Own. So today I want to read an excerpt from it. It's actually a poem that I wrote back when I was in an abusive relationship as a teenager. I was 17 years old when I entered the relationship, and I was 17 years old when I wrote this poem that would later go into the book. The poem is entitled Save Me. Why is it entitled Save Me? Well, after I start reading, you'll understand why. But I want to shed light on it, particularly during this month, because a lot of people don't know that it is even Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. Shout out to everybody who tagged me that was wearing orange yesterday in support of Teen DV Month. There were people that I didn't know who were participating and tagging me on Twitter as well as on Facebook. So I appreciate that. I thank you. You may have seen their pictures on Not By My Own community site. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When we come together like that, we show other people that healthy relationships is something that everyone deserves. And that was the whole point of wearing orange and standing in solidarity yesterday. So thank you to those individuals who participated. I do have some pretty cool giveaways that I want to give away here on this live, but then also next week. I have an event coming up as well. So across the screen, you'll see that on February 27th, we will be having the Teen Dating Violence Awareness 101 workshop. And that is usually the workshop that I do during this month, either at churches or other nonprofits or schools or after school programs. But because we're virtual, I didn't want to not do it and not offer it. So we had some individuals who purchased tickets as well as some who sponsored 2 tickets for either a parent and a teen, an educator, whoever feels like they need to have this information. So it's good for educators, it's good for parents, it's good for teenagers. Because again, like I said, I was 17 years old when I first entered my domestic violence relationship. So it is possible. I don't want people to think, oh, my teen, because we in the pandemic, I don't have to worry about them dating. Please believe kids be online a lot more social media savvy than we are as the parents. So if you think that because of the pandemic, it doesn't apply, or because they're doing e-learning, then they're not able to go out and date, I want you to consider attending this workshop so you can see and just recall back when you were a teenager. Did you used to sneak around and do things? Did you used to think your mom and daddy didn't know what they was talking about when they were trying to tell you advice? It's quite possible that the answer to those things are yes. So we want to make sure that we are equipping the teenagers, equipping the parents with resources and support. So when they start dating, they know what signs to look for in an abusive relationship. So Save Me is a poem that is on page 40. So for anybody who has the book, it's on page 40. If you do not have it, you can go on my site, whitdevereaux.com, or you can go on Amazon. It is there as well. And you can purchase it. So I will read the excerpts and explain to you what Save Me is even about and how we can save our youth from abusive relationships. If you haven't already, hit the share button, tag somebody who needs this information. Again, parents, educators, and teens, this all applies. Save me. To hope for another's failure is corrupt. To be envious of one's success is evil. To pray for my unhappiness makes you happy. Why? I guess I'll never know, and I never want to find out. I then will be corrupt as well. I pray every night for the Lord to save me. Take me where I am wanted, where I am cherished, where I am loved, for it is certainly not here. Love has no boundaries, and by loving him, I am hurting no one. By me loving me, or by me loving him, you feel I will lose myself. But by me loving him, I have found myself. Just hope for my happiness. Just hope for my success. Just hope for my safety. Just embrace our love. Just stop being against me and stand with me. Now, again, I told you all that this is written when I was 17 in an abusive relationship, and it's entitled Save Me. Why? Well, this is simple, because when I was in the relationship, I wasn't listening to the advice of the elders, my mother in particular, telling me that this person was not for me. I actually thought that she was hoping for our failure, hoping for our demise, didn't want to see me happy. In other words, she was hating, right? And a lot of teens feel that way when the parent is the one trying to give them the information. That's why I wanted to invite you all to come to the Teen DV Awareness 101, because then you have somebody else planting the seed. Sometimes children think that the parent is just against them. I don't know why. We all thought that way at some point. Learned through experience that they weren't against us. However, we had to go through some things that we don't want our children to have to go through. So the best way now is to get access to the resources so that we can teach them what is healthy, what is right, what is fair, what is just, and that we want the best for them, that our intentions are good, right? In here, there's a misconception that love has no boundaries. Hold on one moment. Let me take a sip of my tea. Love has no boundaries. Do you think that that is true? Let me know whether you're watching live or on the replay. Because I think with healthy love, there are boundaries. Boundaries that keep you safe, boundaries that you equally share in respecting one another. But in this unhealthy love, I thought love has no boundaries. I'm going all in for this love. There is nothing that I wouldn't do for this person. And in this excerpt, it says, by me loving him, I have found myself. We never want to try to find our worth in someone else, because people change, situations change, people. The only person whose love is never failing is Jesus Christ, Spirit, Lord. Everybody else, that does not apply, okay? So we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we're giving everything we have to someone, thinking that our value is in another person, because that's how you get caught up in these relationships. Hey, Wendy, thanks for tuning in. Please hit the share button. Also, in it, I was saying, just hope for my happiness, just hope for my success, just hope for my safety. Just embrace our love. Everybody else could see, but me, the person in the abusive relationship, that this was not a good situation. I'm trying to convince them we are happy, we are successful, we are in love, just be at peace. And the whole time they're like, no, this person is not the one. They're dangerous. They are not for you. But I couldn't see. It was like I had blinders on. So we want to make sure that we are equipping our children with information from someone that they might be more readily willing to hear it from. Because parents, it may not be you. That's why I have my own children in mentoring programs, tutoring programs. I have outside people within the village that they can safely go to and confide in. And then those people are going to give them the proper guidance and information and resources. Who's in your village? Whether you're a parent, you the auntie, the uncle, the dad, whoever you are, who's in your village just speaking life into the children. Because while I was writing here for the Lord to save me from the people that was hating on this toxic relationship, oh, the Lord saved me, all right, but it wasn't the answer that I thought I was seeking. I was trying to get more into this relationship and be in love and want everybody to accept it. Whole time, God wanted me out. He wanted me free. So now that I am free and now that I am out, I'm going around and I'm telling everybody else what is available to them for them to be free as well. May I help you, dear?
I'm just checking in on it.
Yes. And so I am extending an offer to you all for those who watch live or on the replay. When you hit share on this and you tag hashtag not by my own, I can find it. And that way I can pick 2 people to give the 2 free tickets to. Because I had someone who was a blessing and they purchased tickets with the intention of specifically reaching youth. So if you mentor someone, you know, a child between the ages of like 12 and 18, this would be appropriate for them because it's somebody else that they don't know sharing real life situations, real life facts, statistics, but also resources. Because kids need to know that they have someone outside of the parents to go to. I'm sorry if you thought that they would just listen to you, but that's not the case. I know specifically during that time when I was in the abusive relationship, which was physically abusive and emotionally abusive, that I thought I knew it all. I thought my mama was hating, my uncles was hating, everybody, my friends, the people that could clearly see that it was a toxic situation. I just thought they didn't want me to be happy. And a lot of that has to do with immaturity. A lot of that had to do with the fact that I had already been molested as a child. And so I had some self-esteem issues that I needed to work through. I needed to learn how to know my worth and know my value. And that's why it's so important to have the proper village. So across the screen again, you will see that we're providing education for teens, parent support staff on the warning signs of teen dating and abuse, prevention, and resources. You can register on teendvawareness101.eventbrite.com. Hit the share button, hashtag not by my own, and that way I'll be able to find you and then through your email, send you the information so that on the 27th of this month, you will be able to attend the workshop live. Individuals who attend also get the Kindle version of Not By My Own. So it'll be available electronically. You'll have the resources, and then you can share that information with another educator, parent, or teen in your life. So thank you all for watching. Grab Not By My Own, grab your tickets, hit the share button, and let me know who is in your village. I really want to know that because it takes a whole village to raise your family. But even if you don't have children, we were never created to live life alone. I also don't believe that we were created to stay in abusive relationships, to have relationships that are not fulfilling, they're not purposeful, and that they're ultimately bringing you down. So I'm going to hop off. Thank you all for spending your Wednesdays with wit, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.